Talks Gaming, playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for the Wii. The map we're playing is Part 1, Chapter 1. So anyway, this is the second map of the game. We've got Edward, Nolan, Leonardo, and Micaiah. Anyway, so right now we're using Nolan to attack with Steel Axe against a Lance character. Anyway, for those who don't know, inside Fire Emblem, they got rock, paper, scissors, and mechanic. Axe beats Lance, Lance beats Sword, and Sword beats Axe. And so it gives you an advantage. I mean, it doesn't kill him right away, but it gives you an advantage in battle, how much damage you do, and whether or not they hit you or not. Right now I have Leonardo going over to a house to visit. When you visit certain houses or open doors, they give you items. Right now I'm getting a vulnerary. There's an open door near that Lance guy I damaged, and that's going to have a short axe. And so where I've, he's talking to the boss. This particular map, the victory conditions are killing the boss. So that's at the end of the map. See now. Sword against axe. Killed him. You'll notice the up next to the iron sword and down next to bronze axe to do with rock, paper, scissors mechanic. Now this guy is attacking me. Let's see if he hits me. Yeah, he does. 1 damage though. Anyway, and I'm gonna have, like I said, Nolan go visit that particular open door because it'll give him a hand axe in it. What a hand axe does, you can use it to do right next to someone combat or indirect combat by doing a space away. So if they have a melee weapon of 1 range, they can't hit you, but you can try to hit them with a distance. Kind of works like a bow. Anyway, right now I'm using Micaiah to do a certain skill she has called Sacrifice, where it takes some of her health to heal other characters. It's a good way to help level her up when you can't have her fight, as well as if you have a healer next to her. If she uses that, and have the healer heal Micaiah, that way they both get experience points to level them up. Okay, now we got Edward right here. Let's see what's going on. Player phase. Anyway. I always do battle saves. I think this is the first Fire Emblem game with battle saves. It used to be all or nothing. Like, either you completed the map, or you can do suspending the game. But then you can come right back to the game. You can't reset and then go back, and higher stakes than, say, 3 houses. They're definitely higher stakes than Fire Emblem phase. See, I used the range attack with that hand axe right there. Okay, now we got Edward, we got Leonardo. To just move Leonardo. I'm looking at his stats right now. What does he have? What is he holding? She has 2 herbs, her light tome. Have Leonardo go there, I think. Good. Wait. I'm gonna have Leonardo, Edward attack that man with axe because he has a higher. He'll hit twice. He has a high percentage of hitting him. 1. He's a low level, so it also finished him off. Anyway. If any of you watch Netflix, there's this really cool series called Lock and Key. So he leveled up and he got HP and it raises his stats. Called Lock and Key. It's really cool. I've been watching it. Another show I finally got around to watching is Community. I really like seasons 1 through 3. However, season 4 isn't that great. I like parts of season 5 when they brought back. I'm having her trade herbs with vulneraries right now, so she can heal herself better. Anyway, I think season 4, Dan Harmon, who also does Rick and Morty, he was off staff as a writer. He wasn't no longer writing. They brought him back for season 5 and 6, to the best of my understanding. Okay, we got axe gets axe, so that's no advantage. Inside the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. See, the boss here we have to kill, and when the weapon is in red like that, whoever kills that person holding the weapon that's highlighted in red, after that enemy dies, the character picks up that weapon. Okay, so now we're using Edward against a guy with a bronze axe because the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. He should have no problem killing him right here, and he does not. Let's see here. Some very important on the early. You see right there, it said weapon level up. The more you use the weapon, the higher the level you level up the weapon. So like in order to, he has an iron sword right now. In order to use a steel sword, which is a more powerful weapon, you have to have your weapon level up from like a E, D to C to B to A, then to an S. This is very made easier in 3 houses and other games because, well, anyway, we won't talk about that. That's when I played 2. See, I'm having Micaiah sacrifice again to get experience. Take some of her health. Anyway, we got 2 people down there. I think I'll send him down that way, but I'm gonna send Leonardo and Micaiah up there so they can do range attacks. Right now, in this particular level, the boss doesn't move at all, so I can do indirect attacks with Micaiah and Leonardo, and then have Edward finish him off. So when he dies, the enemy dies, he gets the steel sword right away. And next map, I don't have to trade the steel sword. I haven't watched The Office in a while. I've always found that, let's see, indirect attack, he's not going to be able to hit me at all because his range of his steel sword is 1. Is the deposition episode where Michael Scott is in a deposition with Jan Levinson Gould, and Jan had him memorize all the answers to say at the deposition. I've always considered it funny because then they ask him a question he's not ready for, and he says line, and he's like, what do you say? And the stenographer's like, he said line like in a play. And then it cuts the commercial, and then it comes back to the commercial. He's talking about they're having the stenographer read back the record, and I guess he'd been saying, what was it? He'd been asking to go to the bathroom, and they're like, you just went to the bathroom. Yeah, but that's get out of the question. Can I go to the bathroom? And it's ridiculous. Anyway, see. Usually I wouldn't bring Micaiah that close with such a low level of health, or just because she's a mage, but like I said, the boss can't move. And we're gonna have Nolan try to take out at least 1 or 2 of these guys. We're gonna switch into Steel Axe because bowmen, they can't shoot their bow in the range of 1. The Steel Axe is more powerful than Hand Axe. The Hand Axe is more perfect range. Easily killed this guy. That way he gets more experience. Anyway. Micaiah right there. Attack with light. He can't strike back because he has a 1 range. It's really good. If you haven't seen the movie Knives Out yet, it's really good. I think it was done by Rian Johnson, the guy who kind of killed the Star Wars franchise, but I think we can forgive Rian Johnson after seeing Knives Out. It's really fun and good movie. Really good movie, so. If I was the Pope of movies, I'd absolve him of running the Star Wars franchise. And like I said, I'll have Edward kill this guy after I had Micaiah and Leonardo do ranged attacks. Just no problem killing him, he's only 1 HP. And now since the victory conditions was defeat the boss is defeated. Another thing with this game is you want to try to finish the maps in short turns, that we get more experience.